What's going on, everyone? It's Kevin with Ultimate Flips coming back to you on a Tuesday, July 30th. Tomorrow's the last day of the month. Coming at you to discuss the eBay store. Let's talk about work-life balance. I work a full-time job. I work nights. I work 4 10s, and I'm a supervisor. Let's say I'm a supervisor with 16 people underneath me working shifts and working 40 to 50, maybe sometimes 60 hours a week. A lot of responsibility. And then I also do the eBay store part-time. And for those that are looking to start out or are starting out, maybe I can help you not make the same mistakes I did. I jumped back into the card collecting business, more of the card flipping business during COVID. I had been out of the loop for years, collected as a kid back in the 80s, and I had no clue what I was doing. And I apologize if my face is a mess. I just got done doing a workout, and that's going to be what I talk about with work life. But anyways, back when I was a kid, it was easy. It was tops, Fleer, Donruss. Now you've got all these different parallels and cracked ice and prisms and serial number to this, serial number to that. And then you still have all these different brands and varieties now. And I know that each sport, you have specific, with the NBA basketball, you're looking for like prism. And then football, you're looking more of like the contenders, especially if you can get an autograph, so on and so forth. But you have all the sports now, and then you have all the gaming and the wrestling and everything else on top of that. There is just a large variety of cards to try to focus on or not focus on. You almost have to find your niche. And so here's the thing. I grew up playing basketball 7 days a week. Ankle injuries is what ended my career early on, or else I could have had a longer career than I did. So I know basketball. I played baseball when I was younger as a kid. I used to play street hockey, but I loved watching hockey. I don't know a lot about soccer. Didn't care for soccer as a kid, but have a little bit of soccer. Kind of jumped in a little bit. I have a little bit of Pokemon. Don't care for Pokemon. That's just the nature of the business. I have a little bit of UFC. I think it was a one-time purchase. I'll never purchase again. I used to watch UFC, but I don't know enough about it anymore because I don't watch it. WWF, forget it, unless it was back in the 80s. I all know all those names. I know nothing now. AEW or whatever it is. And then it just keeps on going and going. You have golf. So I have tried to tell myself that I wasn't going to go ahead and get into all these sports. And when I got back into it, it was strictly basketball and basketball only. And I'm here to tell you that I was kind of like distracted, like dangling the carrot. I'm like, oh, I got to buy this. Oh, I got to buy that. And oh, I got to buy this. And I bought a lot of stuff without really knowing what I was doing. That's buying boxes, individual cards. And then I was paying high prices, especially during COVID. And I really bought or ate the bullet on that. I'm going to take a loss on a lot of stuff. And at this point, I just need to try to break even. And then what I have left over, make a profit off of that, if that makes sense. I didn't know anything about grading. I got into grading, and it was very heavy with GMA because GMA was cheap, but I thought the slabs looked pretty decent, and I thought they were pretty decent as far as their grading goes, pretty accurate with everybody else. But then I found out very quickly that the resale value of a GMA is nowhere near that of a BGS, an SGC, or PSA for that matter. So even when GMA changed their label over, I slowly drifted away and I went with SGC. Was not going to go with PSA just because everybody said so, because of the value. Eventually twisted my own arm and bent and leaned towards PSA and graded PSA to a little bit of BGS, but they've kind of fallen by the wayside. So I do PSA and SGC. And I would say right now it's about 80-20, 80 PSA, 20 SGC, although I just sent my second and third order in the last month. So this will be, I sent one, I already got back already. It was a surprise from my dad. I got his cards. I just sent 2 orders out today in the same box to SGC with their promo that was going on. And some of it was vintage baseball cards. And then there was some other stuff in there, which I'm fine with the black tuxedo. I think it'll still sell just fine when I get it back from SGC. Excuse me. But what I want to talk about is that balance is, yes, I have an eBay store. I have the bare minimum eBay store. I have over 11,000 items listed. It's a lot trying to keep up because they tell you to list something every day for eBay's algorithm. I don't know if it's true or not. I mean, there's no written book that says this is how eBay functions and this is what you should do. I've done where I've ended listings and then sell similar because these listings are over a year old. So they're just sitting stagnant or they've had no views. So then I've updated the listings, changed the pricing. I went from free shipping to charging shipping, back to free shipping again. And so what I want to say is just find your area that you want to be an expert in and focus on that, so you're not spending a lot of money that you're probably not going to recoup, and you've spread yourself out thin. Become that expert that people come to your store or your eBay page because that's what you're the expert in. And so if it's going to be basketball, if it's going to be baseball, or you want to do a combination of two sports, go for it. But find that area that you're the expert. You have the information. You can find the deals and turn around and flip them. If it's for your PC, you can find the deals, get them graded or not graded, and then have it for your personal collection. I've changed the name. It used to be KB Sports Cards. I changed the name to ALTimate Flips. My last name is Alt. That's why it's spelled the way it is. No, I don't have a problem with misspelling. It's incorporating my last name. And because that's what I'm doing now. I don't have a PC. I really don't. The sports cards, I enjoy sports, but sports cards, I did that as a kid and then tried to resell my baseball cards and paid and sold them for basically half pennies on the dollar. I lost so much, and it happened to be when we had the sports card market crash, if you want to call it. And so if I had just known I was out of the know and held on them a little bit longer, I probably would have reaped the benefits of either getting them graded or selling them at a lot higher price than I did. Unfortunately, that's in the past, and I got to move forward. Work-life balance. With all that work, eBay can be very time consuming. Working out in the gym is very good for your mental health. I've been out of the gym for months. Tonight was my second night back in the gym. I missed it. I was doing it on a regular basis, 5 days a week. And when I say I got out of it, I completely got out of it. I probably have not really worked out on a regular basis since October of last year. So it feels good to get back in the gym. I always feel good after working out. It's kind of motivating yourself to get back in the gym. And my eBay store, just to talk a little bit on that, I know I'm probably jumping all over the place, but so I'm above the $6,000 mark for 90 days. Again, this is a part-time gig for me. I'm not doing this full-time, but I just wanted to pull up my June 30th to July 30th stats. So right now, total sales, I'm up 83% from last year. So I've done $2,553.46 for the 30 days, of which eBay's collected their taxes. And then my selling cost was $685.69, which was a net sales of $1,776.38, which was up 105.4% from last year. That's 283 items sold, up again 35%. My average sales price per item was $9.02, which was up 35%. And then sales by auction and sales fixed price, I'm just reading off my eBay page here. Sales by auction was $333.56, and then my fixed price was $2,219.90. The auction was up 107%, and the fixed was up 80%. So that's for the last 30 days. Again, like I said, I think it was $6,100 and some odd dollars and some odd cents for my 90-day total for eBay. I used to be big where if I was like, oh, if I could get close to 3,000, it's about $1,000 a month. I told you I had that jump. Yes, I still had that roller coaster ride, but I'm still averaging pretty close to like 15 to 20 items a day. I would love to be average more than 20 items a day. I have sales going on, and I'll put the link down below. Speaking of sales, I have everything that's $3.99 and less, which is the bulk of my inventory, is 25% off. But then I also have a sale going on that if you purchase 25 cards or more, you get an additional 25% off. So that's huge if you really want to get some low-end cards, either to move, for PC, for kids to get started. I really encourage you to go check out our store. I'll put the link down below. But you can move. I'm trying to move some lower end inventory because I have some higher end. I'll just show you some mail day stuff that I got in, which shows you the direction that I'm going with everything. I did open up some packages or some retail boxes that I had. I opened up the Prism, which I did a video on, and then I did open up a Series 1 hockey mega box, but I did not record that. The only thing I have as far as sealed wax in stock right now is a 2017-18 mega box Donruss Optic basketball that I have not opened. And then I did go ahead and cave and bought some 2023 Contenders football, and I might have bought something else, maybe a box of 2024 Topps Chrome baseball, which I said I was not going to do, but I did. And so here I am in this vicious cycle trying to get out of the low end, and then I buy more boxes. But I have been buying individual cards. I have some Hank Aaron cards that I ordered that are coming in. So when I get those, I'll do a mail day release. But hopefully that helps everybody. You know, it is a grind. Those that are doing it full time, when they tell you it's a grind, it is a grind. Not everybody's getting into this business, and like you watch the YouTube videos for the Nationals, spending $5,000, $6,000, $10,000 for one card, or $100,000 in a day. That's just not it. That's just a very small few that are doing that. The rest of us, probably like me, you and me, are going to be the ones that are like, oh, I can spend maybe $100 a day, but I'm buying 1, 2, 3 cards, or I'm going to the bargain bins and I'm buying $1 cards or $5 cards, looking to flip those, or looking for something that got lost in there. That's probably more of a treasure for me than the individual that put it in the bargain bin. So, I mean, these individuals that are spending 5, 6, 10 grand don't have the common cards. That's what they were called when I was a kid. And so that's what I'm selling, is the common card, offering free shipping, but still trying to make something even after expenses. I'm trying to make 20 cents off that card. So if you give me an offer of 99 cents and I decline, keep in mind I'm doing free shipping. I can't make anything off 99 cents. I actually lose, and I'm not looking to give money. If that's the case, I might as well just mail you $1 in the mail and just say, here you go, and you're not getting the card. But somebody may be like, oh, that's great. It's not a garage sale. People are still trying to make money or make some type of a side income off of this. So just please keep in mind that. I enjoy it. I enjoy sports. It allows me to learn some stuff that I wouldn't normally learn, because I'm looking at this card going, what is this card? Who is this player? Is he any good? So now I have to do the research and see. I did end up buying a couple of value packs that came in that enters you into a contest. You know, so it came with a Jackson Holiday. I got a Mason Englert autograph, which is not really that great, but it's a first Bowman. Alec Burleson autograph. You know, Junior Cameronero rookie card, or rookie of the year considerations. But I'm trying to be smarter with it and not spend so much money. But I have spent a lot of money since COVID hit. And even post-COVID, and so now I'm trying to back it off and recoup what I spent so that I can make more my eBay store self-sufficient and not be in the hole, because I am in the hole because I just went crazy. And so if anything you can learn off me is don't go crazy. Figure out what your budget is, figure out really which way you want to go, what your niche is going to be, and then be the expert in that. And then let me just pull over here what I got. So recently I had picked these up, 2 different buyers. These Hendon Hooker, they're the patch, they're numbered to 99, autograph, immaculate, 2 different cards. So I picked up those. Got a bad glare. Try to figure out which way it's going to work better. So I'll show this one here. And then most recently, Bakari gave me a $20 off coupon. Otherwise I probably wouldn't have bothered to buy it, but I got this Travis Etienne RPA out of 99, immaculate autograph too. And there's a top, the person did it right. They put a penny sleeve in between there just so it doesn't wiggle around and protects it. But yeah, so I picked that up, and that's kind of where I want to go, is like RPAs or game worn patches instead of the low end stuff. And we'll go that route. I did send 15 cards to SGC. Like I said, it was 2 orders, so I think 4 of them were basketball under their $12 basketball special, and then the rest of them were baseball and football cards. Some of them were football that I got out of that Prism retail box. The Bijan Robinson, Anthony Richardson. I think I even sent in the Will Levis. Yeah, to see if I could get those decently graded under SGC and then flip them for a few bucks to somebody. I do like the black tuxedo still, and I do realize that PSA has the the better return on price. But even still, then I have PSA cards up there, and I still get lowballed, and I'm looking at previous sales, and I'm still getting lowballed even compared to the previous sales. So I know I'm talking a long time. It's going on, I don't even know how long it's been right now. But that's where I'm at on there. If you have any questions or want to know what I use, I do try to, like I said, when I say to create your own niche, I do try to keep myself so I stick out from the crowd. So these money envelopes, I am putting the card in a team bag, and I'm putting them in those, and then I'm put them in this black craft paper with a black thank you, so it kind of sticks out. Of course, it's got my business card in with the cards, but just something different to stick out from everybody. I know I'm the low man in the totem pole, but I think I still provide enough value for a lot of individuals to get items off of, or if somebody wants to buy bulk lots, you can do that as well. So hey, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you are a subscriber, I appreciate that. It definitely helps us out. Go ahead and hit the like, hit the notification button. And if you have any comments or questions, go ahead and hit me up. I appreciate the feedback also. And as always, stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you on the next one.